Hey guys, welcome back. It is Mr. Short. This is Eureka Math Squared, 4th grade, Module 5, Lesson 10. I don't know why I feel like I have to do this every time now. My R's sometimes do not look the best. Neither does this one. It's starting to look like a V. That's not good. All right, let's look at number 1. We're on page 57 today and page 58. Use greater than, equal to, or less than to compare the numbers. Shade in the area models to help you. Each square represents 1. So that means all the way around this outside is 1. All the way around this outside is 1. All right, so 0.4. All right, let's shade in 0.4. There's 10 pieces, and we're shading in 0.4. So if there's 10 pieces, we're shading in 0.4. That means we're going to shade in 4 pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's our 4 pieces. And on the other one, I'm going to use a different color. It says shade in 4.7 pieces. All right, so let's do our 4 pieces first, right? So here's 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's our 4 pieces. Now we need to do the 0.7. And this is not going to be easy because of this. So I'm going to show you a different way to do it. We're going to make it easier way. So we're going to go. We have 1 here right now, so we need 10 pieces, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's our 10 pieces. So that we need to shave in 7 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I mean, yes, are mine even? No, they're not even. But I don't think any teacher is going to be that picky about it. As long as you can show it's broken into pieces, I think we're going to call it good. So if we look at this now, which one has more pieces? Which one would we want to eat if we were hungry? We would want to eat this one because we know it's bigger. It's going to help fill us up more. All right. The next one says use greater than, equal to, or less than to compare the numbers. So we have 0.23 and 0.32. Remember, the closer to the number 1, right? Because we're trying to get to 100, which is the number 1, because that would be 1.0 is the same as 100 with what we're working with right now. So which one of these is closer? Well, right here we have 2 purple. We have 3 purple over here. Well, the purple ones, which are in the 10th spot, those are bigger than the hundredths. So we have 3 of them over here. So that would put us this way, eating the bigger one that way again. This one is on you to figure out. I'm not doing that. You got to do that on your own. Number 4, we're doing the same thing, except we're going to locate the numbers. All right, so 5.43. Here's 5.4, 5.5, 5.6, 5.7. So 5.6, 5.43. Well, 5.6, we can mark that one pretty easy. 5.43. Well, 5.4 is here. And if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, this one would be the 10th. So we're good. So we're going to go 4 here, 3. 1, 2, 3. So which one is the bigger one again? 5.6. All right, do the same thing down here for number 5. All right, let's look on the page 58. I'm going to read this one. I don't know if I'm going to do much of it, but I'm going to read it for you. Riverside School has a goal of raising $4,000 to buy musical instruments. Students raise $1,375 in April and $2,539 in May. It says, estimate the total number of money the students raise by rounding each value to the nearest 1,000. So they want you to round to the nearest 1,000 and estimate. All right. So here's our numbers, 1, 3, 7, 5. And our other number is, I should have found a way to give us more space. All right, hold on. Let's redo this. Thought of a better way to do it. So our first number is 1, 3, 7, 5. Our next number is 2, 5, 3, 9. It wants you to round to the nearest 1,000. So this number is going to tell us if this gets bigger or stays the same. This number is going to tell us if this number gets bigger or stays the same. All right. So if we're rounding, right, we want to see if this 1,000 is going to turn into 2,000 or stay 1,000. So we want to round this to the nearest 1,000. So does 3 make us round up Nope. So this would be 1,000 plus. So now we're going to see, does the 2 go up to a 3 or does the 2 stay at 2? What does the 5 tell us to do? Well, the 5 tells us to round that up. So we're going to make this, instead of 2, we're going to round up one spot. So this is going to be 3,000. So round 1,000 plus 3,000 gives us 4,000. You can throw that dollar sign on there now if you want. So this one said to the nearest 1,000. This one wants you to round to the nearest 100. So I'll write it, but I'm not going to do it. So you use this number to round and this number to round the next number. So we're going to round this number, the numbers I circled, using the number I underlined. You guys got to do that on your own. It said, how should the students round to estimate how much money the school needs to meet its goal? Which one gets you closer to the real number if you added these together? That's what's asking. Do you want to round by thousands or do you want to round by hundreds to be as close to the real number as you can be? Think about that. All right. See what you come up with on that one. All right, guys. I think that's it for me on this one. I'm out of here. Have a good night.